What's up everyone, welcome to Ola Testing Shit. The shit of the day is the new Synergy 2CP. I wonder what that could be. If you're new to the Synergy amplifier system, basically they're making these modular types of preamps and power amps. This case right here is called the Syn 1 and it holds this little preamp section here. This little part right here, you can lift that out and you can switch out to different preamps, and basically what they're trying to do is make a more modular amplifier system, still keeping it analog and tube and all, just making it easier for people to kind of, switch up their sound in an easy way other than just getting a new amplifier. They can just get the preamp module, stick it in there and whatever. With that, you can add an extra channel to your regular amplifier that has an effects loop and whatnot. But now we're talking way too much about other shit. We're trying out this preamp right here today. That's the 2CP. The reason why I'm making a demo of this amplifier right now is because I saw a bunch of other YouTubers who were putting out videos of this, and I was like, oh shit, I remember, I had this thing on my desk. So Synergy sent me this preamp for free, but I'm sending it back as I'm done with this demo. I'm not sponsored or anything. Everything I say is my opinion and, all that bullshit. 2CP, I guess, is the Mark IIC Plus. So basically, instead of calling it Mesa Mark IIC Plus, it's called Synergy 2CP. And yes, you're completely right, it's probably modeled after this amplifier right here, the Mark IIC Plus. Yes, so basically the preamp section of the Mark IIC Plus, right there in this small little thing, in unit. And we're gonna try it out today. But I figured, since I have a Mark IIC Plus, let's bring it out, plug it in, and just compare it head to head. And we will know for sure if it sounds just like the original or not. And the Mark IIC Plus is one of my favorite amplifiers. It's just, you'll hear it in a minute. Let's not wait a minute, let's just crank it. Sounds like this. When is this from? Like 1982? How tight is that? Shit, okay. If you take a look at the 2CP right here, it has basically the same kind of layout. You have a lead drive right there, treble, middle, bass, presence, and then a volume 1. That's basically all the controls you have over here. But the trick with the Mark IIC Plus is that you also have a 5-band EQ, because this EQ right here actually works before a couple of gain stages. So this is traditionally what you would see as a bass, middle, and treble on an amplifier right here. And these are filters before the distortion. Yeah. So what I've done right now is that I've set up the Syn 1, this whole case right here, as being an extra channel. So it's going into the effects loop of the Mark IIC Plus right here. So I can switch between the two with just a click of this bypass button right there. Okay, so we have the original Mark IIC Plus right here. Oh, chunky as hell. Let's use the 2CP. Switch back. I must say, they are somewhat similar. So to be able to completely compare this preamp with this preamp right here, I had to shut off the 5-band equalizer of the 2CP right here. So it's both utilizing the 5-band equalizer of the Mark IIC Plus, because this goes in post, okay? So even if I bypass the preamp right here, it's not bypassing the 5-band EQ right here. So right now, both of them are using the Mesa 5-band EQ, okay? I must say, for me, the difference is so slight. There might be a little bit more edge on the 2CP maybe. Okay, what do I have? I have the lead drive on the Mark IIC Plus on 6. What is that? What's the maximum? Maximum is 10, so a little bit over, I guess. Okay, let's do it on 5, which is half right there, and then half right here. And just compare the amount of gain, okay? It seems that the Synergy 2CP has just a tad little more gain. Yeah, I think the drive is a little tighter on the Synergy. Let's go back a little bit like that. Actually, maybe even a little bit more open. All right, let's shut off the EQ of the amplifier and turn on the EQ of the preamp right here. Okay, I tried to dial in the same kind of settings on the 5-band EQs here, but these are so small, it's impossible, basically. Problem now is that I can't really compare the two because then I have to turn on and off the EQ. Okay, let's just do that. So I don't know about you, but I can probably hear this 2CP being a little bit more modern sounding than the original right here. But they are very, very similar, and I mean, the small little difference that you're hearing might just be the difference between the different preamp tubes, and that's it, basically. But I think it sounds pretty good. This preamp module was made by Fryette, by the way, so it's not by Mesa. I've been playing way too much drums, man. I think it sounds good. Let's go full on Metallica. That's a mean V right there. Oh shit! What? The fuck is that? Okay. Is that really how the 5-band EQ sounds on the Mesa? I have to try that out. Shit. Now we're using the Mark IIC Plus with the traditional V right here. You know, this on max, middle, bottom, middle, max. Sounds like this. It's pretty horrible. Usually I set something like this, a little bit like that. That's cool. Okay, and then we tried the extreme V shape on the 2CP. That sounds like face right there. Holy shit. Yeah, the 5-band EQ does not sound as transparent, maybe, as the one on the actual amp. The range is just way out there, man. I mean, listen to this. That's fucking horrible. Oh shit, okay. So you have to be a little careful with these, but it's impossible because they're just so small, man. Okay, let's try a couple of these. I mean, if you just set these and you touch them a little bit, they're so sensitive. You have to be really careful. So good luck keeping the settings, you know? But once you dial them in, they sound really good, just saying. It also has a presence. I can't hear it do that much, so I'm thinking maybe this is for if you have the power amp of the Synergy, that it will work for that. But it's not really doing anything right here. There's also a clean channel, but who gives a shit about that? Thank you so much. So there it is, that's the Synergy 2CP right there. I think it sounds like the Mark IIC Plus, and that's a nice thing. And why is that a nice thing? Well, it's because these are very, very hard to come by nowadays. Especially as beautiful as this one, where you have, you know, the basically the summer chair seat cover right here. Just perfect. My only gripe with this is probably the 5-band EQ, and it's not a super good representation of the real post EQ on the Mark IIC Plus. It's a little bit too extreme in some sense, and it's just too small, man. I mean, how can I just want to dial down the mids a little bit. Oh shit, it's down at the bottom. F me. Okay, I just don't want to become too bright here. Let's try this out. Oh, now it sounds like ass. So you cannot crank that one for sure. So yeah, if you want a good representation of Mesa Boogie Mark IIC Plus, I think this is probably gonna work out for you. The preamp section, I think, sounds about the same. The post EQ, not so much, or not as much. Let's just say that. Try find one of these nowadays. They're like, you know, 5 grand, 6 grand or something like that. They are incredibly expensive to find. And this, I don't know how much this is, probably like 600 bucks. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I have no idea. Maybe I should look that shit up before I make a video. How about that? Ola testing shit. Did you enjoy this video? I hope so. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.